Alright, now we are going to see how we can count the URLs and then remove it from the Twitter data. For example, let's say I have X is equal to, alright, this one, hi, okay. I'm gonna say that here, thanks to watching it. For more, visit youtube.com KGP Talkie. This is for my YouTube channel. Alright, so this is the X data, and now we have here this link. Alright, so that's the website address or URL address. Now I'm going to show you how you can get this website or URL from a Twitter data, and then how you can count it, how many URLs are present in the Twitter data. Alright, so similarly we are going to use here regular expression with re.findAll. Thereafter I'm gonna put here a raw string R. Alright, and then inside this one I'm going to get it for HTTP. Alright, and otherwise I'm gonna get it for HTTPS, and otherwise I'm also going to get it for the FTP. Alright, that's the file transfer protocol, and then I'm also going to get SSH. Why I'm going to get it for the SSH? There many times you might get something like this, SSH and / git@git.com, kind of like these things, and then the username and then your repo name. Alright, .git, something like this. So there you see in this web address we also have here the @. Alright, so the many times we get something like this if you are working with the Git or any special kind of the website addresses. Alright, so we have to find out the HTTP, HTTPS, FTP or SSH. If you have anything other than these four, you can also put it that here with the pipe, so that could be the optional. So it is going to look for these four, and these are saying that or. That's mean any URL if it starts with HTTP or HTTPS or FTP or SSH. Alright, thereafter I'm going to look here those two /. Alright, so these are the two /. Alright, thereafter I'm gonna put here, now it is going to be a little complex, so I have already written it, and I took it from the Stack Overflow. So I'm gonna put it, and then I'm going to explain you how it is working. Alright, so this is complete. I had just copied it, and then finally I had just pasted it here. Alright, so we have HTTP, HTTPS, FTP and the SSH, and then this is the colon, then two /. This is very usual. Alright, thereafter we are going to look something like this. Alright, this is saying that word, any alphanumeric words with underscore and hyphen. Alright, so then thereafter I'm going to look for the continuity. Thereafter I'm going to make here it's like the optional, and then I'm going to put here the colon. So in the Git, alright, in many other websites you will also get something like this. Alright, somewhere like this as well. Alright, so I'm also going to not there, actually it's there @ but I think somewhere here I get like this one. Alright, so username. Alright, so that is where we are getting, that is why we are also putting this colon. Alright, and then of course .it, and then any alphanumeric words, and then it is closing it with the optional parameters. Alright, perfect. Thereafter, once you have it, thereafter you might also get a lot of URL address which contains these things. So this is saying that the alphanumeric, and then dot, comma, @, and then this is saying that these could be the optional. Alright, thereafter once again a string starts with equal to. Alright, many times you get a complete URL list which says that equal to, and then it starts something like this, and then and then the question mark, and then a lot of other things. We also get % in the URL. So all these things we are going to get. Alright, So once these things, so this is going to be a complete URL extraction from the string. All right, perfect. Thereafter, once again, it is saying that here occurrence of, I mean this one, occurrence of 0 or more than one time, this star says that. And then once again we have alphanumeric, @ question mark, and all right, thereafter this caret, equal, %, ampersand, /, all those things we get in URL. All right, so we are going to run it. Of course we have to also place here a string x, then we are going to run it. It has got here the http, youtube.com, and the KGP Talkie, all those things it has got it. All right, with this find all. All right, so once it has found out all those things, then we can take all these things together. All right, perfect. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to write here a lambda function so that we can calculate it. So there I have df tweets dot apply, and then I'm having here a lambda x. Thereafter I'm going to calculate here actually the length. All right, so I'm going to calculate here a length of the URLs, how many URLs we have got inside the, how many URLs we have got here. All right, so we are going to get here a length, then we are going to just copy it. All right, and then we are going to put it inside this one. All right, so with this we get the length of the URL which is present inside the Twitter data. All right, thereafter I'm going to save it inside a new column, and the column name I'm going to give here URL underscore flags. All right, although this is equal to counts. So this is how we get here URL flags. If you get again, once again, let's say if our the tweet have any data, so URL flag, if it is greater than 0, then it is going to get all of these tweet data which have the websites. All right, so these are the websites and there is website. All right, perfect. So this is how it is working. We have got here the count. All right, so these are the count 1 1 and there is 2. All right, so inside this one we might have a 2 web address. All right, otherwise we have only 1 web address in the rest of the rows. All right, then we can get it with the sample like this one. All right, perfect. So this is how you are getting the count of web address. Now we have to remove these web addresses from this tweet data. All right, because we want to clean these tweets data. All right, so to remove those web addresses, I'm going to again copy it from here, copy it, and then I'm going to apply here. Instead of find all, I'm gonna put here re.sub. all right, and then once it matches this one, then I'm going to say my algorithm to replace it with nothing. All right, I mean empty string, and there we have our original X. If you see our original X, it was hi, thanks to watching it, and for more visit this website. Hi, thanks to watching it, for more visit. All right, so this web address is removed from the tweet data. So this is what we need here. All right, perfect. So thereafter, what we are going to do here, we are going to do here the df. All right, there we have a df, and then tweets is equal to df. Then again, once we have here tweets, apply, then the lambda of x. Thereafter, I'm just going to copy it and then paste it here. Let's go ahead and run it. Now we have got our tweet data, which is much more cleaner than the earlier one because we have removed here website. All right, thereafter we are going to see here the few random rows from our data frame, that is the 5. All right, now you will not get any website mentions inside from the tweet data. All right, perfect. That's fantastic. All right, so this is all about in this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching it. I'll see you next lesson.